Yeah, boy. My beautiful bastards, have you ever asked yourself why some squads can clear legendary rooms just in couple seconds? Uncle Butcher will answer to this question with amazing legendary build, which will boost your team's overall damage by 50% crit damage. Man, 50% crit damage is not only benefit from this setup, you will amplify all incoming damage sources by additional 20%, and from survival specialization, you're gonna basically increase your squad members damage by 10 extra percent on status affected enemies, and on top of that, you're gonna heal your teammates with survivalist medkit. Oh, welcome to insanity! So guys, as you heard, we have a ridiculous amount of synergies here, so please buckle up, we have a lot to cover today. But before we start, man, hit that like, do something nice for Butcher, if not, I will find you. I'm playing around, do whatever you like, hit that like, smash the sub, or leave a hateful comment. It truly depends on your preference. Anyway, welcome to the family. I believe that we have one of the best communities in the business, so I love you all, guys. So with no further ado, let's get into it. I'm using Hunter's Fury setup, and Hunter's Fury setup with kill will actually confuse nearby enemies, and we're gonna use this synergy with our Grudge named SMG, which has perfect vindictive talent, and that will activate extra crit chance and crit damage boost not only for you but for your teammates, so they will receive 18% crit chance and 18% crit damage boost. That's a huge buff. On top of that, we of course have exotic Coyote mask, which will provide your squad members with extra freaking 25% crit damage boost. And if you're gonna stack your Scorpio shotgun on some bastard, that will basically amplify all incoming damage sources by 20%, so that works as well with your skill builds. But before we continue, today I want to recommend to you my partners, a site for boosting services, dwing.net. If you want to get an eagle or any other exotic, as well as equip a cool build using items from the Dark Zone, then these guys will help you to get this and much more in a short time. They have updated prices and deadlines for all services. The boost works with account sharing, so they do everything for you without cheats or bug abuse. I have tested this service myself, so I can recommend you these guys easily. They can be trusted, man. And of course, with my promo code, you will get 15% discount on all services. This site has been working for many years. It has a lot of clients, reviews and payment methods, man. If you didn't get my promo code or you have any questions, feel free to type your message and operator will reply immediately. But now let's get back to my build. So I will repeat myself one more time. We are using exotic Coyote mask, which will provide your team members with extra 25% crit damage boost or crit chance. It depends what you need or at what range you are shooting. So you basically can decide what team benefit you will give to your squad members. Don't forget that Coyote mask works as well in PvP, and I think honestly that at least one member should use always Coyote exotic mask in PvP and PvE if you do some kind of activity in general. Second synergy of course is between our Grudge SMG and Scorpio shotgun. Basically you can apply status effect with your Scorpio shotgun, switch to your Grudge SMG, kill it, activate perfect vindictive, you will give your teammates 18% crit chance and crit damage boost for 20 seconds, and then switch back to your Scorpio shotgun and basically apply all stacks, and with that on maybe on Chung or Hunter or on Rogue Agent, you will get amplified 20% incoming damage from all sources. So ridiculous synergy and survival specialization is really important, guys. survival specialization not only will heal your teammates with that ridiculous medkit, you can of course pair this specialization with efficient talent and heal your squad members non-stop. But main thing here, that by applying status effect, you will increase your teammates damage by 10%. That's only from specialization, and you will apply status effect with Hunter's Fury setup. You're gonna kill somebody, and in 10-meter radius you're gonna confuse nearby enemies. You're gonna basically stop them, and that will be counted as status effect. Your teammates will receive incoming damage, sorry, not incoming damage, but they will receive those extra 10% weapon damage boost on all affected enemies. So we are spreading that confusion all over the place. It works really like creeping, that if you can't get your head around that synergy, you have to kill somebody, and Hunter's Fury setup in 10-meter radius will confuse everybody, and your teammates will receive extra damage on those enemies. So pretty damn dope synergy. And don't forget that by killing status affected enemy, you will increase, or not increase, excuse me, you will activate Perfect Vindictive, you name it, boy, talent, which will give not only you 18% crit chance and crit damage boost, but your teammates as well. And that's my main weapon, the Grudge. Named SMG, I have God rolled, and it works so damn beautifully with Scorpio shotgun, man. Scorpio shotgun is one of the best PvE exotics in the game because you can apply status effects, and again, with all stacks applied, Scorpio shotgun will amplify all incoming damage by 20%. In terms of my numbers, I'm sitting well above 50% crit chance, and I have 170% crit damage. That's without exotic coyote mask. So add extra 25% crit damage to this, and I'm sitting at 195. And now add 80% to my 195 crit damage, and I have 210. So pretty dope synergy. And on top of that, you can of course activate Perfect Finisher from Orbit Pistol, and I will have 250% crit damage. Ridiculous synergy, man. If you ask me, this is a pretty dope build. It works in solo as well, guys. You can clear so damn quickly everybody, because you're gonna confuse enemies so easily, and it works on legendary difficulty, on heroic difficulty, and also survival specialization will provide you with fire grenades. Those are really handy in PvP and PvE, and again, that will be counted as status effect. But not only that, as you know, fire is really nice crowd control tool. So fire is really handy, really handy. Enemies can't shoot at you, so you're gonna stop whole battlefield with this setup. You're gonna heal teammates, you give damage from such amount of sources, it's ridiculous. So for the gear, like I said, we are using exotic coyote mask. It works in solo like a dream, man. Extra 25% crit damage is not a joke. You will hit harder than your ex-girlfriend. You will activate Grudge immediately. You will confuse everybody in 10-meter radius. They can't shoot at you. You have Vindictive talent non-stop. It has no cooldown. You can refresh this talent. It has no range limitations. It's really dope talent in PvE. You can do whatever you like with this setup. Once you have activated it, you can push everybody into the spawn location, and that's all she wrote, man. So this talent is really nice because it has no limitations, no cooldown, no range limitation, and you can refresh. For chest piece, I'm using Hunter's Fury chest piece, and that will allow me to keep my stacks alive. Hunter's Fury setup will amplify my damage by 20%. Of course, you have to wear 4 pieces from Hunter's Fury set, and 1 kill will basically be for me, or one stack will be for me for 30 seconds. That's a lot. With this time to kill in PV, 30 seconds is enough to basically travel from one room to another, or basically to move around with full stacks. Maybe not on legendary difficulty, but on heroic difficulty you will have all the time maximum stacks from Hunter's Fury setup. Of course, legendary difficulty is a different beast. Heroic is super easy and you will run around with that amplified weapon damage boost for sure. For backpack, I'm using Hunter's Fury backpack, which will increase that confusion distance from 5 meters to 10 meters. That's a big deal, man. 10 meters, that's a lot. It will work something like Creeping Dead, but if you play in solo mode, if you're a solo lone wolf player, I understand that there are a lot of lone wolf players, you could use Wicked. Just use Sombra or Sokolov piece with Wicked as your backpack and you will receive extra weapon damage boost. 5 meter radius will be enough for you. 10 meter radius is really handy with your teammates, because now you can basically confuse everybody and your teammates can deal more damage on status affected enemies. But in solo you can use for sure Wicked, and even without Wicked you can do whatever activity you want. Clear resource convoys, I'm doing it right now with no problems whatsoever. Of course, like I said, we have a ridiculous amount of synergies. For my skills I'm using shield, because come on, it's shield arrow, shield meta unfortunately. We need new content, damn son. Anyway, shield will be your closest friend here, and drone, because drone will distract your enemies pretty easily. You can stack your weapons, do your thing, and again, pretty nice synergy. But for second skill, honestly, it depends on your preference. If you wanna give some kind of boost for your squad members, you could use, of course, Booster Hive, that will give extra hazard protection, weapon handling, I think, melee damage, something like that. So if you wanna go full team member, gold team member, so yeah, you could use Booster Hive. But again, if you're playing solo, I think drone is pretty handy option to have. It works like a dream, it destructs enemy, it will deal some okay damage, but we're gonna use it just for distraction purposes. For gloves, I'm using Sombra, knee pads, Hunter's Fury. In perfect world, I would use Sokolov's gloves, but I don't have them. With good crit chance and crit damage attributes and armor core attributes, so it is what it is. And yeah, thank you for watching, see you in the next one.